You guys know how Hitler's speeches started to get translated by AI? And so many people have been like, wow, it was just scary German. I never heard any of the arguments. I think Joe Rogan might have even said that.
What they can do now is they can translate like Hitler's speech that Hitler gave in German. And you get to see it in English, and you're like, oh.
I've spent my time in service of my people. Now cast your vote, if yes, and stand up for me as I have stood up for you.
I thought it was all like, we gotta exterminate the Jews. That's not what he's saying.
But my reaction to hearing that was, wait a minute, you don't know what the Nazis believed? You never were curious what made them do what they do? You never tried to understand it? I remember when I first learned about Nazis, I was like, they were psychos. Why did they do what they do? What did they believe and why? And I was like, oh, this is a collection of ideas and they're cockamamie bullshit. So I knew what their ideas were and I knew why the ideas were wrong. And I knew that implementing their ideas led to World War II, led to the disaster of the Holocaust. And so anytime I saw ideas that were similar to Nazi ideals, I was like, no fucking way. Those are terrible ideas. We've seen this game before. I could detect it. It's almost like Americans are trained not to detect Nazism. And the reason why that is because the United States allies with fascist movements around the world. It's just that simple. And so the United States doesn't want you to be able to identify and target Nazism because if you become aware, you'll be able to disrupt what the American state is trying to do in foreign policy.